Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Dragon Ball Nation. Now today I'm going to be giving you guys the 5 things that you, the fans, do not want to see come in Xenoverse 2. And this is continuing off a few videos that I've done that I'll link down below. If you have not seen them, check them out. The 5 things I want to see in Xenoverse 2, the 5 things I don't want to see in Xenoverse 2, and the 5 things that you guys, the fans, want to see happen in Xenoverse 2. All those sounds a little redundant, very different opinions though. You get a lot of different ideas coming from those, so check them out and subscribe to the channel if you want more Xenoverse content and updates on the game as its release comes upon us. So this is in no specific order. The first thing that I saw you guys did not want, and I agree with, some of these that are on my list as well, is a lot of you guys like me do not want clothing to affect your statistics. This is something that I feel very strongly about now that I really put some thought into it. One thing that could really rectify this is have the clothing affect your stats, but at a cosmetic slot. And if you don't know what a cosmetic slot is, it is what it sounds like. You put your original clothing that you want on, the one that gives you the stat bonuses, and the one in the cosmetic slot will allow you to make the visuals of the clothes you're wearing turn into something else that you want to wear. So let's say you're wearing the Turtle Hermit gi from Goku. You want the stats on that, but you want to visually look like Vegeta's Saiyan armor. That's what that would allow you to do. Hopefully they do add that. That could be something that I would enjoy a lot. The second one I saw a few people comment about and saw online was no artificial difficulty raisers, and this will mean enemies that do not stagger. Now I still think there could be a few of them that could work with stagger. Like Demigra in the first game. I think the way his stagger worked, I felt like that boss should have had resistance to a lot of your punches. That's how I felt like that fight should have worked. There's still bosses that could work like that, but when they had you fighting like Frieza in the story mode and Cell and they didn't stagger, that's just a stupid way to artificially raise the difficulty. Stuff like enemies going, in parallel quests, people going Super Saiyan or spawning as a Super Saiyan, and then they do have unlimited ki with ultimates, spamming them non-stop. It's a big problem. Speaking of ultimates, no more ultimate spammers is another one I saw. This refers to people online turning Super Saiyan and stuff. And online, I know Xenoverse is a very strong co-op game. I love the co-op component, but it's a fighting game too. It should have a strong online component, and there does need to be, I've said before, rebalancing of the way Super Saiyan works. There needs to be rebalancing of how the ultimate works, the hit detection on them, and a big thing that's going to help is reducing the amount of times you can spam ultimates. No fighting games really let you spam ultimate moves. You have to really work your way up to get those. With a super attack, it's a little different. Things like, Kamehameha, look at it similar to how Hadouken in Street Fighter spammed. It's a similar type of thing that could work out. Look at a game like Burst Limit. You had to work your way up to an ultimate. It was a little bit quicker, but it wasn't nearly as bad as it is in Xenoverse, so I think that's something that can really be reworked. 4 is Nosy Souls. This is something I thought of, and I know a lot of people feel strongly about or against. Some people want them to stay, some people don't want them to stay. They allow you to make a lot of unbalanced character builds, and I know it's a very strong component. A lot of people got the wrong impression that I don't want customization in Xenoverse. That's one of my favorite parts of the game, but it needs to be balanced. That's the problem. A game's enjoyment for a lot of people is balance, and that's something that Xenoverse does lack in a lot of cases. And one person did point out something very good, and I apologize that I did not get your name. One person pointed out in the comments section on one of my other videos that one thing they could do is not allow Z-Souls on custom characters, but maybe put them on the default characters like Goku, Vegeta, Cell, Buu, Piccolo, all those guys, to give them more of a unique spin, I suppose. That could work. In reality, Z-Souls are probably still going to be in the game for all of them. Hopefully just reworked and balanced. If all they can balance them, hopefully it'll work out good. This one kind of goes off something in the last list of the things that you guys wanted to do, so I'm going to have a little bonus one after this that doesn't directly relate to the game, but this one, coming in at 5, no more 3-minute timers. Now this can go into what I mentioned last time with people wanting customizable matches and stuff, but the 3-minute timer, especially for 3v3 fights, is way too short, and that's something that needs to get fixed. And the last one's a bonus one because it does not necessarily directly affect the gameplay or anything like that, but no bullshit DLC. And I wasn't the guy that was really hating on the DLC too much, but I do understand. The problem with Xenoverse 1 and a lot of games that come out nowadays is in Xenoverse 1, the first 2 DLC packs were pretty much already on the game discs or in the data when you installed it. You had to purchase them to unlock them, though. They weren't truly being made after the game. Some of them did need to be finished up a little bit, but most of the assets were there, if not all of them, for some portions. That's something that fans don't want to see again, but that's like a bonus thing because it's a little bit of more of an add-on side, obviously. But that's something I do think would be nice to see. Not having, but regardless, DLC is going to be DLC. Whatever comes out, comes out. Hopefully they don't hide a lot of characters from us and put them behind a paywall or something like that. Even though I'm going to get all the DLC regardless, of course, not everyone can do that and afford it or want to buy it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this list. Again, check out the other ones linked down below. Stay tuned on the channel for all your Xenoverse content. I am very passionate about the game and all the Dragon Ball games. I'm a huge gamer and I love this stuff. You know, I don't do a whole lot of gaming on the channel, but when I do, I'm very passionate about it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Share your thoughts down below if you haven't gotten them out there yet on what you don't want to see. And I'll catch you guys later.